This week's restaurant report card comes to us from the Jefferson County Health Department. Inspector Rhonda Conlin inspects restaurants in Jefferson County that fall outside the city limits of Beaumont and Port Arthur. We've got the highs and lows in this edition of the restaurant report card.
We begin with Burger Shak on 39th Street in Groves. Inspector Rhonda Conlin found eggs at room temperature and the mayo is not being kept cold enough. The inspector also spotted flies in the restaurant. Inspector Conlin said the floor needed to be cleaned. Thermometers were needed to ensure proper food temperatures. The hand sink was blocked, which prevented proper hand washing. Burger Shak on 39th Street in Groves gets a low 67. Now to the donut shop on Twin City Highway. Inspector Conlin found food left out at room temperature. There was trash stored on bags of flour. There were gnats in the restaurant and chemicals were stored next to food. There was mold growing on the walls. The donut shop on Twin City Highway gets a 70. Next is Market Basket on 27th Street in Nederland. Inspector Conlin found oysters not on ice. The inspector said the area smelled of cigarettes. There were dead flies in cases holding orange juice and other beverages. Conlin said the bakery was really dirty and needed cleaning. Market Basket on 27th in Nederland gets a 74. Now to Happy Donuts on Nederland Avenue. Inspector Conlin said workers needed to keep a time and temperature log on the kolaches to ensure they're safe to eat. There was personal food stored in the cooler, which is a violation. The sink was blocked and prevented proper hand washing. The inspector said the floors were dirty throughout. Happy Donuts on Nederland Avenue gets a 78. And finally, we check out Neches Cafe on Port Neches Avenue. Inspector Conlin found the mayo not being kept cold enough. The restaurant needed thermometers to ensure safe food temperatures. Raw food was stored with ready-to-eat food. Neches Cafe on Port Neches Avenue in Port Neches gets a 78.
And here are some more scores to pass along. SARTIN'S Seafood on Nederland Avenue, a 90. SUN Donuts on Twin City Highway, a 94. HELENA Drive-In, a 93. And Dairy Queen on 14th, a 97. And some more scores. McDonald's on Nederland Avenue, they score a 97, pretty high. Chicken Express on NALL Avenue in Port Neches, a 97, and Butcher's Corner on Boston Avenue, a 95. And on to our perfect scores, 100s for Starbucks on Highway 365 and Champagne's Bakery on Twin City Highway in Nederland. For more scores and information, just log on to our website at KFDM.com.